February 21st, 1944, I was shipped with 260 people in cattle cars from Plaszow to Auschwitz I. I had badly injured my leg in Plaszow, and I was afraid I would not make it through the selection, but I did. The number 174-101 was tattooed on my arm, and I was assigned to a barrack with my friend Ignaz. Auschwitz I was a show camp for foreign dignitaries and the International Red Cross. We were housed in brick buildings which had been a Polish army camp. There were constant inspections. If anyone was found unclean or unable to work, he would be sent to Auschwitz II, also known as Birkenau. We quickly learned that it was there, only a couple of miles from our camp, that hundreds of thousands of people, mainly Jews, were being murdered in gas chambers. We marched to work every day through the main gate under the watchful eyes of the camp commander and the banner Arbeit macht frei, work makes one free. To the side was a bandstand with internationally famous Jewish musicians playing marching music. If we didn't keep in step, the guards would hit us with a 2x4. Often we passed large groups of men, women, and children being herded to the gas chambers. We could do nothing but watch and wonder if we would be next. When the wind was blowing toward our camp, we could smell the odor of the bodies burning in the crematoria. Life seemed hopeless. Some gave up and committed suicide on the electrified barbed wire surrounding our camp. Ignaz and I were assigned to install and fix roofs on the houses of German officers and guards. This gave us the opportunity to find some discarded food. In the fall of 1944, stories circulated about the Allied victories, and every so often we would hear the roar of airplanes overhead. Some believed that the Allies would save us, but most felt that the Germans would kill us rather than free us. On January 16, 1945, as the Russian army was closing in, the Germans decided to liquidate Auschwitz and move us to other camps. With all the commotion in the camp, some of us were able to steal bread from the warehouses. Ignaz and I loaded ourselves with bread and a bottle of rum. During the so-called Death March of Auschwitz, the German guards made us march during the night and rest during the day in order to protect themselves from the Allied planes. Conditions were terrible. It was winter with heavy snow on the ground. Our uniforms were made from reprocessed paper, and our shoes had wooden soles. The guards would shoot anyone who fell and didn't get up quickly enough. During the first night, Ignaz and I opened the bottle of rum and took a couple of slugs. The next morning,